Hello and welcome back to my channel Absurd City, where we are all bad drivers. Today we're going to look at some TikToks from the creator named Zara Vibic, Zara_Vibic, forgive me if I mispronounce that. She has sparked mild controversy in the TikTok girl universe, where she is talking about how she's talking about her ex. No, not her ex. Maybe she talks about her ex. I'm confused. In this video, she's talking about her boyfriend's ex, I guess. But then in other ones, I think she does talk about her ex in like a lot of her TikToks. I think people are pointing out this is like every other TikTok that she makes, which you know what? More power to you, Zara, because you're getting a fuck ton of interaction with these TikToks. And here you go. Here's some more. So let's get into it. So it says, his ex viewed my profile. Poor girl expected me to be ugly. I think it's interesting that us as women, we think that we're in constant competition with each other, which I guess you could argue that we are if we're trying to attract mates. I guess if we want to get like super autistic about this shit. But on a personal level, like, we don't have to be in competition with each other, because how do you know that she expected you to be ugly? Did somebody say that? Also, I don't know how old this creator is. I think this is a super valid assumption to make, that she is probably in her early 20s. So she's a Gen Zer. So this is me. I am a 97-year-old woman trying to understand this young lady here. But this is nothing new, ladies, and we all know this too. This constant competition we put ourselves in with each other, and this kind of petty mean girl behavior that we all seem to display. And you know, we know where it comes from, a lot of us. It comes from insecurity. It comes from us not feeling pretty enough, or not feeling confident enough in ourselves, or we like this boy and we wonder, does he really like us? But then he has this ex-girlfriend. Oh, what if she's so pretty? Or what if she's laughing at me behind my back with all of her friends? But before she does that, I'm going to do that to her. A lot of this behavior stems from insecurity, and this also could just be rage bait. I'm just throw that out there. I am well aware that this is absolutely, like, you know, prime rage bait material, but let's just assume that it's not, and we're going to take this as seriously as possible. So his ex-girlfriend, or boyfriend, I suppose, viewed your profile, but you said, okay, never mind. His ex-girlfriend viewed your profile. Poor girl expected me to be ugly. I would be curious to know how you know who his ex is, because I don't think I know any, like, my boyfriends that I've had in the past, I don't know any of their exes. I know of them, I guess, but I would never be able to, like, tell who they are based on their picture. So, of course, I am missing context here. I don't know if you guys were friends. Like, is this your friend group? I don't know. Let's see what people in the comments have to say. She definitely felt better after checking. Over a male, crying emoji, dying rose. What are you doing? Hard watch. She's gonna have a field day when she sees this. Or maybe she was just curious. Oh, she's not your enemy, hun. See, I like that one, because I agree. Never said she was. Why would someone be chill with their boyfriend's ex? Like, at that point, drop the guy and get with his ex. I don't understand the logic there. I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea what you're trying to say here. Okay, she's not your enemy. And then someone says, why would someone be chill with their boyfriend's ex? I don't know. How do you know who your boyfriend's ex is at all? How do you know this person? Unless this is like someone that you already knew beforehand, which could be the case. See, I don't have a hometown. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what it's like to, like, grow up in, like, a small town where everybody knows each other. That must be really annoying, actually. Let me know if you come from a small town. What is that like? Did you have experiences where you and people that you knew dated the same person and it was like drama city? Let me know down below. This person said they should be chill because they don't even know each other. Y'all don't mind when it's two girls fighting over a boy they both never dated, but when it's the ex-girlfriend versus the new girlfriend, then y'all want to get all messy. I don't know. Did she expect you to be ugly? What if she was just curious? What do you guys think? This is messy. And see, people are like having a field day with this. They're like making fun of her ex viewed my profile. Poor guy expected me to be ugly. And then this one says, reminder, your future husband won't ever make you cry like he did. He'll make you cry even worse over new things. I'm just kidding. Maybe. Someone says, what is your obsession with your ex? Miss Girl is over him but makes every post about him. Who else came from that one video? Oh, and then people are saying, you're pretty and your confidence is triggering people. You're doing great, sweetie. And then the creator of these videos said, thank you. Okay, so I think that, yeah, if you're constantly posting about your ex, I mean, like, go off, queen. Say your truth. If that's what you want to do, go off. However, I do think that perhaps we should take a step back and see, is this actually productive? Is this going to get me what I want in life? Am I going to end up in a better place if I constantly talk about my exes like this? Who knows? When I see my ex in my profile view, you are very excited about this. I feel like as a collective group of women, I feel like we don't have enough stuff going on for ourselves on an individual basis, collectively. I think we need to get some hobbies, ladies. I think perhaps we need some hobbies. We need some new perspectives. I feel like, yeah, maybe we should decenter relationships in our lives, especially when we are super young. Again, I am 105 years old, so maybe heed some of my advice. I've lived a lot of life. It's not all about these relationships. It's not about your ex, and it's not all about your ex's ex, and it's not about your boyfriend's ex. In reality, if your boyfriend's ex is stalking you online, that's just weird, and I don't know if that's happening a lot, then that person obviously has a problem. But if you are like over the moon excited about like your boyfriend's ex stalking you, I don't know, that just screams petty mean girl behavior to me. And like you're just like continuing the petty mean girl behavior. I don't know, what do you guys think? And then when you see your ex in my profile views, I don't know, I mean, you obviously like it. You obviously like seeing your ex in your profile views. Yeah, see, someone's a little too excited about this. You miss him or something? How I sleep knowing I didn't post this. Someone's not over him. See, most people would agree that it's like, this is not really like probably the best content to be making. I don't know if this is going to do anything good for you in the future. Because, oh yeah, okay, that's an interesting thought. Think about how you're getting like dopamine rushes from talking about like messy behaviors and like drama and stuff in your own life. You're being like rewarded to be messy in your own life. Do you get what I mean? I don't know. Does that make any sense? Let me know if that made any sense at all to anyone. His ex viewed my profile expecting me to be ugly. Okay, let's see. Reminder, you're the reason he thinks he can pull pretty girls. See, okay, another reason that this screams insecurity to me. I'm sorry, honey. I don't want it to be the case. It just does. Reminder, you're the reason that he thinks he can pull pretty girls. Okay, you don't have to base your self-worth over on like your ex and like your ex's behaviors. And that goes for in either direction, whether it's like increasing your self-worth or decreasing your self-worth. You don't have to do that based on your ex. Someone said the pouting crying emoji. It's kind of funny. What about it? She's trying to make her lips look big, literally. Twin, she's lip singing. How much are you gonna post about this? Has anyone noticed that she posts in the same shirt? The pouting, you're too pretty to be doing all the pouting. So this is interesting to me because I think that this is somebody who, I could be mistaken, but might participate in some mean girl behavior and activities. And look, it looks like she's getting it back at her. Like, people are not nice, obviously. Especially on TikTok, people can be super fucking mean. But honestly, on any social media, people can be super mean. But from my 1,000 years living on Earth, life experience, what that has taught me, like this comment right here, has anyone noticed that she posts in the same shirt, crying emoji? Yeah, this person is trying to get negative attention off of them and direct it onto other people. That is exactly why people like that say things like that. Because it really doesn't matter. Like, who the fuck cares if she's posting in the same shirt? She could be putting clown makeup on and posting whatever she wants, and you guys are going to talk about anything at all anyways. It's probably same day post, maybe drafts. Yeah, it was the same day, and it's my grandpa's shirt. I figured I use my grandpa's clothes as comfy lounge stuff too. And by the way, you're so pretty, girl. See, not everyone is a piece of shit, so that's nice. Yeah. See, there's a lot of petty, catty, mean girl behavior, especially in Gen Z, I've noticed, which makes me pretty concerned. I am just a cringe millennial, a cringe 900-year-old millennial, okay? I know that I'm cringe. I know that I'm stupid and cringe, all right? But I hate seeing this mean girl behavior that I see a lot from Gen Z. Gen Z girls can be absolutely vicious, and I'm not really sure why. Are we okay, ladies? What's going on? If you are a Gen Z girly pop, please tell me in the comments, what do you think this comes from? Why do you think there's so much cattiness, there's so much mean girl behavior? And I think it's probably the rise in use of social media. And, you know, all these young women, all these young girls growing up in the social media age, comparing themselves to everybody else and being virtually bullied, probably a bunch of online bullies, online cattiness, the group chats, people talking about you in group chats, posting screenshots of girls. And that is a huge concern that I have, actually, when it comes to Gen Z women. You know, as a free cringe millennial, it doesn't have to be this way, ladies. And you really do not have to base your self-worth on your ex. You don't have to base your self-worth on your ex or your ex's ex or your ex's new girlfriends or your new boyfriend. Yeah, your partner says a lot about who you are. However, at the end of the day, you're gonna be you at the end of it all. I really hope that we can get it together, ladies, because I really do not like the mean girl vibes that I have experienced, and that is just being perpetuated. Like, we don't gotta be like this. And I know it's not all Gen Z. Obviously, there's some narcissistic, nasty millennials and older generations and younger. But it's just something that I notice is very, very, very common with Gen Z. And I know that we're better than this. As a collective, ladies, I know that we're better than this. So, anyways, those are just my thoughts on something that is kind of important to talk about, like women and our relationships with each other, but also something that doesn't matter at all, which is your boyfriend's ex. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I know that this video is kind of all over the place. It's just a little quick something that I wanted to put out there, and let's see if we can get a dialogue going. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, loves.